Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Talk Kashrus, presented by the Kashrus Awareness Project in conjunction with Torah Anytime. Today I am joined by Rav Shmuel Fuerst, Dayan of Agudas Yisroel of Illinois. Thank you, Rav Fuerst, for being here. I'd like to discuss with the Rav the topic of having non-mevushal wine at home, especially when most people have some kind of cleaning help throughout the week, and you have a non-mevushal wine in your fridge or in the cabinet. What's the proper hadracha for that?
If you would ask me, if you know you have problems with non-Jewish help coming to the house, best thing's always to have mevushal wine. So you won't have problems. Not all shittas hold like that, because today mevushal wine is a big machlokes in Poskim. Rav Moshe and Dayan Weiss and Minchas Yitzchak hold that non-mevushal wine today there's no problem with yain nesach, even today. Rav Shlomo Zalman and Rav Yosef both have chuvas, and they say clearly today it doesn't help non-mevushal mevushal wine, because today it's shchiach to have today. So they don't know, they don't have a heta of yain mevushal today.
Meaning because it's pasteurized, because all wine is pasteurized?
No, it's because it's shchiach. You can buy it today. I'm always saying not shchiach. So maybe they hold today. However, Rav Moshe and Dayan Weiss, they're both saying chuvas. Clearly today, even though today it's very motzi and so on, kach omer chazal and that's it. They both say that's okay. So we're samech, not mevushal wine, we're samech on Rav Moshe and Dayan Weiss. Okay, that's first thing to start off with.
I just want to ask the Rav. The Rav's recommending that people buy only mevushal wine. If someone wants to use non-mevushal wine for kiddush, for those who are makbet to use non-mevushal wine,
then has to be careful. If people's makbet to use non-mevushal wine for kiddush, then you have to be careful with the clean ladies. You have to be careful.
So what is the eitzah? How do you be
now
careful?
It's not clean ladies. I have people call me that have guests coming to the house. You have non-religious guests that come, cousins or acquaintances and so on. You invite them for a Shabbos meal, and sometimes they pour themselves a drink also. So the question is does it become non-mevushal wine? Does it become yain nesach or not? The kuli am becomes yain nesach. The question is, how do you avoid it? There's two ways to avoid there should not be yain nesach. The only time wine becomes yain nesach, if a guy comes, soon talk about Mechal Shabbos, but we're talking about a guy, when a guy pours a drink, then according to most poskim, makes the whole bottle also. Even what goes into the cup and what stays in the bottle comes also if it's non-mevushal. If that's the only way it becomes, or if he touches the liquid, sticks his finger, which is not unusual. Most time it's just pouring. So today, non-mevushal wine, if a guy pours himself a drink, it makes it into yain nesach. What you could do, there are ways to avoid it. If you have a guy coming to the house, you take it's in the refrigerator, you take it and you hide it somewhere in the house. Another reason, I asked this eitzah to Rav Moshe, and he says, "Agut eitzah. Let's say I have a wine, it's half empty. If I take a piece of scotch tape without the guy knowing and mark it on where it's holding in the wine, so I come later, I see some of the wine is missing.
That's a simon.
That's a simon that he didn't drink from it. We're not. I asked him, maybe they drank and put water in it. Says that much we're not choshesh. That's what Moshe told me. We're not choshesh that much.
Now the Rav mentioned about pouring wine. Let's say I have wine on the door of my fridge.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that. Let's say I have let's say the goita, normal case, cleaning out the refrigerator. So you take everything out, all the food, the cheeses, everything out, and also there's a bottle of wine in the refrigerator you put out on the counter to clean out the refrigerator. So you touch the wine. There's a shach in Simon Kuv Chov Dal in your day. It says clearly, anyone who throws out wine that a guy moved from one place and you throw it out, Harezat mafsid mamash Yisroel. This is the lashon hashach. You mafsid mamash Yisroel. So you don't have to throw it. Only if he pours. If he moves the bottle one place to another place, does not become asa. So
non-mevushal wine I could leave in.
Non-mevushal is no problem. I'm talking non-mevushal wine.
Yeah.
If he just moves it out of the refrigerator and puts it on the counter,
that's not a problem.
And you're there and you see he's not drinking from it, then you have no problem. Or you have the eitzah of the scotch tape. There's also an eitzah. But if you're there, you're not choshesh, you're going to drink, and mela, it doesn't become asa. That day takes it and moves it from the refrigerator onto the counter to clean out the refrigerator. It does not make it asa.
Now, if I'm not there the whole time,
then you should do either two eitzahs. One eitzah is hide it somewhere, the non-mevushal wine, or put a piece of scotch tape and leave it in the refrigerator.
The Rav said to hide it. I know someone who keeps their wine, let's say, in their Pesach kitchen. They have a fridge there where people don't go. Is that sufficient enough?
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough, because the cleaning up usually doesn't go there.
Right.
As far as a chaysim, a seal on the bottle, someone showed me an interesting patent. There's some kind of lock that goes on top of the bottle. It's a 3 or 4 number combination. You can't open the bottle unless you.
So that's like a chaysim. That's like a chaysim. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. If the only way to get in is if they can't get in without the lock, then the ma'aseh, if they don't have the numbers, they can't get in. So that itself is like a chaysim. Then it's okay.
Let's say I get wine as a present from a goy.
Yeah. Now wine,
And
the question is, I get a bottle of wine from a guy. He gives me as matana. What could I do with that bottle of wine? Do I have to throw it out? Can I give it to another guy? What could I do with it? So there's 2 days Ramah that if stam yainam today, it's no yain nesach today. It's only shayla stam yainam. If it's also bano, also no. We pass it's not also bano. So maybe it's mutar bano, so I can give it to another guy as a present. Now the question is, can I buy wine to give it to a guy for a present? So that's a shayla, because the shayla is chayr dvar masurim. Now chayr dvar masurim is only when it's negay issa deraisa. The mechaber says in Kufit Zayin Yodea. But someone says only negay issa derabanan, there's no issa chayr dvar masurim. So melo, if semech on the sheet is the wine is only derabanan, stam yenim is only derabanan. So therefore, there's no issa chayr dvar masurim. So I could even sell it to a guy, or I can give it to another guy matana. I could do then. To buy something is not pashit, but if I'm giving as a matana, certainly if I got it, so it has done like nizdamnu, which the mechaber says in Simon Kufyud Zayin Yodea, that there's no isis chayr dvar masurim. So I could give it. If I have a bottle of wine that I got a present from a guy, I can give another guy as a present.
Is it the same for Ashkenazim and Sfardim?
Sfardim has if they're rov. I'm talking mainly Ashkenazim. If it's a Sfardi, he has to ask his rov, because the shayla had Sfardim paskin. He has to, if he's Sfardi, you should speak to his rov.
Okay, just one other thing. Really, maybe we should have done this as a hakdama, as an introduction, but the Rav alluded to it, that really, when people use the term yayin esech today, it's a misnomer.
Right.
Because today it's really stam yayin or stam yenam, whatever term people use. Could the Rav just explain to those who may not know the difference between the two, why it was called yayin esech in times of Chazal, why today it's stam yenam, and what's the difference?
It used to be in time of Chazal, the Mishnah and the Gemara and Avodah Zarah says that the people used to pour it for Avodah Zarah. It's a way of Avodah Zarah, pouring wine on the Avodah Zarah. Today you don't hear them doing it today, and so therefore it's only stam yenam, which is only isra rabbanan, because the gzeira atu they used to use it for Avodah Zarah. So mele stam yenam today is all asad rabbanan according to most paiskim. There are paiskim that holds the raisa. That's why the svarim shes kashayla, because by them it's a shayla. We hold it's only asad rabbanan. So mele. If there's no, you can give it to someone else, and you don't have to throw. Let's say if a guy gives you a bottle of wine, you don't have to pour. It's not also deraisa, so you don't have to pour it down the sink. You know, you could give it to someone else's matana.
Got it. Thank you so much.